What's up guys, Absolutely Alpha here. Welcome to the first trap tutorial for just some basic main traps that don't require redstone. The one that we're going to be covering first here today is the tree block off. So basically with a tree block off, it's pretty simple. We're just going to fly around. We got a pretty decent spot here. This isn't perfect, but just to give you guys a quick idea of what we're working with. Actually, this was right. Silly Alpha. Let's just say this was like flat. You're vibing, you're chilling. We're gonna have this dug down right here. And we're gonna yoink this, place that there. Boom, boom, boom. Looks good. That looks a little weird. We'll do that. Yeah. And so we got this. And so I'm gonna run. And I'm just gonna go boop, 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 boop. And whoever's chasing will fall into this and then fall into our trap here, which, you know, gets stuck down with a crit out, blah, 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 etc., etc. That part's pretty basic. And really, this in essence is pretty basic. Like a head hitter, it's very simple. We're looking for a tree that we can have this flat ground and jump up by one, and just place blocks rapidly in a row. Now, there's a few things to keep in mind. One, for your tree. Sometimes it's nice to have it a little more cut off like this, so I can go in the middle and block off. But that does look a little more sus, so it's kind of your discretion. So this can work, where there's at least this one spot. Especially if you were baiting them from like this direction, this would be a great way to hide. For this instance, since it looks like we'll probably bait from here, probably better to be like here and then go and then get them. Your ladders are gonna want to be somewhere like at the end of the tree, so like right here. Especially since this is a mountain. You would probably want to just have like a simple head hitter right here, and we would just go in here to our crit out from the main here. Let's take it down just for some simulation. Bam, and have this stuck down here, and that'd be a good way to do it. And of course, this instance you have to hit Moshi, but whatever floats your boat. Now, the main idea behind these spots is if I can find a plains, it'll be easier to showcase. But I don't know if I can. What we're kind of trying to do is, when you're at a 0-0 and you're running around looking for a spot, anytime you like see a forest, the forest either goes up or goes down. So when the forest goes down per se, like in the direction, like I'm going down, we're looking for head hitters. Oh, there's a natural head hitter. You could make one right here. Sort of one right here. You're looking for kind of like head hitter spots, but when the forest goes up, you can't find a head hitter spot. But what you can look for is a tree block off, depending on what exactly the terrain is like. So as you're running around, you want to kind of like run up and then plateau and then have a little dip down, because like in our first example over here, our problem was that like we're running down to this block off, and by running down, it's a little easier to see it coming, especially from like as you see up here. If we were even this close, like you could, oh, that's weird, that doesn't look natural. So what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to come up to a peak. So like I said, I'd love to see if I can find a natural spot, but right now we're not being especially loved by the terrain generation here. That's almost, we almost found one. You could almost make one too. Like, let me kill this creeper. Say like, ooh. Here's the plains I was talking about. That runs down. That's not what we want. We want to run up, have a brief plateau. So like imagine there was a tree. Nope. Come on, Alpha. Are you this bad? You this bad of a trapper? I mean, this is a smaller version, but see, the problem is we're higher than that, so I can see that coming. That's the idea I'm trying to get across to you guys. Like, this is a good spot in of itself. Really good spot. But when you come at it from this angle, you can kind of see it coming. It's not as sus, but it is sort of sus. So what we want to do is climb up and then jump down. And I think right here is is pretty good. If we were baiting from over here, we didn't have this stupid tree in the way. This would be almost perfect. Here on Hypixel, we would need to break. I guess, yeah, Hypixel, this would be bad because, you know, we're breaking this grass. But on another server, you know, that turns to grass. And what we did was, is we're climbing up, and bam, we jumped up onto the tree. That feels natural. It feels natural. So the person chasing is gonna feel that too. And then the last bit of information I want to talk about is baiting for this trap. There's a right way and a wrong way. If I see a guy, if that pig is the dude, and I start running, and he's chasing, and like now I'm here, and he's like that cow, and like I'm here, and he's still that cow. That's bad. And I block off. No, not what you want to do. What you want to do is you want to be so close, like make it a zombie, and I guess I can do this. Yeah. This zombie is the... Yeah, oh, yeah, he wants me, dude. The zombie is chasing. This is scary. But anyway, like, the idea is, like, he's, like, this close to me. So he's, like, right there. And I block off. Like, he should be... Yeah, this hurts for the demonstration. Like, within this wood area right here, when I block off, he should be in one of these, like, close to the trap. And by doing that, they won't have time to react. And that is pretty much how you do the tree block off. Really easy to build, pretty simple. Hope you guys enjoyed.